Hi guys, welcome to a new video. So I've been working through the night, so it's nearly 2 AM in the morning because I've been working late, and I got back and I thought the best time to put up some solar lights is at night time, so you can see how it looks at night, because who's bothered what it looks like during the daytime, eh? So without further ado, I'll show you how it looks like. It's not completed completely, but it's more or less there. I just got to tidy up some cables and put the solar panels up. But in the meantime, since it's had all day to charge, I will show you how they look. So guys, that's how it's looking. I think it looks quite nice, don't you? So let me talk you through what I've done. Basically, I've bought 2 Link packs of 4 LED lights. These are warm light, not RGB. If you're thinking about getting lights, try and avoid RGB because they're the Chinese rubbish that don't last very long. And this is classed as warm light, which is a yellow colour really. And I've got 8 lights set up, as well as an LED light in the back, just to light the back area a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. But I thought I'd just show you. So I've probably spent about £100 here, but they should last, and they are solar panelled, obviously. So obviously you can even see my fish swimming around looking for food. Yeah, that's quite interesting. I like that. Well, tell me what you think in the comments. So I've got 2 of them set up there, as you can see, and I thought it'd be nice to light up the ornaments. At the same time, it's lighting some of the pond up as well. I've got 2 at the front here, 1 there and 1 there, and if we step back a little bit, you can see that it's lighting up the front area here. I tried to even the light out, so it looks quite nice. So around this side, obviously if we step back a little bit, you can see it's lighting up the front of the pond as well as the ground. So what I've done here is I've connected another 4 of them. So obviously 1 there, another 1 there, another 1 there, and another 1 there, and they look quite nice. If we go around the back here, you can see the LED lights come on because it's detected that I'm here, and it doesn't light up the back that much, but it does a good job. Here are the solar panels. I'll show you what they look like in the morning, but they're all connected to these Link boxes, Link E boxes. This one's telling me I've got 70% battery power, and there are 3 modes, 1, 2 and 3. So obviously you can change the colour temperature of the lights, make them more whiter if you prefer, or more yellow. So I just wanted to show you how it's looking outside. And the benefit of this, unfortunately you can't change the angle left to right, but you can move the actual angle up and down, like so. So obviously we've got some light aiming down. Now if I just move that a bit out, obviously the light is emanating a bit over here as well. So if we just change that back, so I'll just show you what I mean. You move it over. That's the advantage of spotlights. Yes, you can get some LED lanterns, but they're not that great. I think spotlights are a lot better, and these are designed to obviously go in the garden. I believe you can put these in ponds as well, but my experience with lights in ponds, they don't tend to last very long. So they are weather resistant, but I don't think they're really designed to last in ponds very long, unless you're prepared to spend a lot of money on high quality ones. But they cost a fortune. So these are about £33 off Amazon for a pack of 4 with the solar panelled. And I just wanted to give you a video outside at night time so you can see how it looks. And I've lit up some of the pond as well. And you know what? I think the fish are trying to get some food. So maybe we'll put some in, but I don't know if it'll come out in the video very well that the fish are there. But let me know what you think. Do you think it looks nice? Now, I do have some powered lights as well, which are white. So I thought, let me put those on, and then you get an idea of how it looks at night time. Right guys, so that should give you an indication what it's like with the powered lights on the inside of the pond. So as you can see, it lights up the interior of the pond more so than the exterior. But obviously these are powered, so it's going to cost money to run them. This is why I wanted some solar ones, so they, you know, obviously they don't cost a lot of money to run. But I thought I'd just show you the I think the all pond solution lights. So I've got one there, and one there that's aimed at the filter box, lighting that up. So I just wanted to show you the lighting outside, because I don't think it gives you a good understanding on lights. Now I really want to be really mindful and give you a warning about buying those cheap Chinese ones. Now I think these may be the more expensive Chinese ones, but there are a lot of what I would call really shoddy quality lights that you can buy that, to be honest with you, might last 6 months. Just go on Amazon, check out the reviews, you'll get an idea of what's good and what's not good. I did buy some lantern ones, but to be honest with you, they were very plasticky, deep feel quality. One of the bulbs was broken, so you know, be mindful. A big shout out to Skeggy Pond Supplies as well, because he's helping me out with a new pump, because as we've said in the past, let's go over here. You can see that it's a bit brighter over here now that we've put the lights on. Yeah, that's the J-Bow pump. I think what we're finding out is these J-Bow pumps are designed to be used in pond. Can they be used externally? Yes, but it might be an idea to pop them in a bucket if you use them externally, just to cool them. As Skeggy has alluded to, there's lots of vents on these pumps, and they're really designed, I think, to keep the motor cooled. I do get a bit of water leakage from it, even though it's dry fitted, from time to time. So you know, please go over to Skeggy Pond Supplies. I'll put a link in the description box. He's a great guy. I would say he's eccentric, but he knows what he's talking about. And for those of you who are giving him grief, just stop it. It's not worth it, guys. You know, get a life and just enjoy the hobby. So, as you can see, this is what we've done so far with the lighting. You know, I just wanted to light the garden up with these and make it look nice. And as you can see, although I do have the kitchen light on, that's giving us a bit of light, but over here I just wanted to light up the area. We do get a bit of light coming from the conservatory area, because there's some inbuilt lights that send light this way. so essentially that's what we've been doing over here. I've got a lot of tidying up to do with the cable management. If you've got computers, you know what a nightmare it can be. I'm just going to sort of hide and disguise the cabling. As you can see, the all-in-pond solution cabling is pretty much nice and tidy. I do get a lot of spider webs underneath the pond, and you know what, I ain't bothered about that, because I'll tell you what, they take care of the fly problems that you get on top in the pond. Sometimes you sometimes get flies congregating at the top of the pond. I'm not a fan of flies, to be honest with you, and probably most people are, because they carry lots of diseases. And you know what, I like to have spiders there. They deal with the flies, and that's just nature's way of dealing with pests, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll give the fish a bit of food and we'll call it a night. It's very late. I don't like working late at night, as probably most of you guys don't, but it's nice to do a video for you guys so you can see. I did have the filter box overflowing a little bit as well when I put this big piece of aquarium material in. Now, a word of warning when you're using blanket answer, guys. Clean your pond out. Get rid of what has been killed off. Do not leave it in your pond, because it will clog up everything. If it means emptying the pond, getting in there and, you know, brushing it off or power washing it, get rid of it. Blanket answer isn't really the answer, if you know what I mean. It causes a lot of mess, and I've been cleaning my filter out probably 5 times already since I put it in. But that's what you've got a retro bottom drain for, or a bottom drain. Unfortunately, it does sort of clog up your filters a little bit. In regards to the Jabo pump that I'm running off the skimmer, I don't think it's an issue really, because it don't really pull in a lot of muck. The majority is the retro bottom drain, so that's why I'm looking at getting a Veriflow pump, something that's designed for external use rather than my DIY hash of it. So don't say you can't do it my way, but there are other ways, you know. You can always get good advice from various people, but everyone has a different point of view. That's what makes the world interesting, isn't it, guys? People have different ideas, different concepts. Obviously you've probably never seen a wetland filter like this before, or there's very few out there. A lot of people get confused between bog filters and wetland filters. They are very different. A bog filter is essentially just plants in soil. A wetland filter is multiple layers of stone with a void underneath to allow the water to percolate through and get filtered by anaerobic bacteria. You want normal bacteria, obviously, but anaerobic bacteria is also important to change your nitrites to nitrates, or is it the other way around? But in any sense, you want anaerobic bacteria, whether you're using a shower system, lava rock, other types of filter media obviously out there. You know, I don't want to go into it too much. Bog filters just tend to deal with the ammonia, and that's it. And they're not that clean, bog filters are. And I think wetland filters are very important. And if you don't know much about wetland filters, just search out aquascape videos. There's lots of material out there all about how to build one, what they do, what's the best way of constructing one. I just took their idea and modified it into a box system. So I just wanted to show you what I've done tonight. Hopefully you found this video informative. Remember, like the video, please. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, would appreciate it. We're still trying to build an audience on this channel. But I'm always modifying things and changing things. So hopefully you found this interesting, and I'll see you in the morning. So, without further ado, I'll sign off and I'll say good night. Hi guys, so it's daylight and it's incredibly warm today, but I thought I'd show you the lighting setup in the daylight. This is pretty much how it was when I was showing you it last night, but I just wanted to highlight how it looks, the lights. So obviously we've got 2 spotlights here at the front. I put 2 spotlights there to highlight the ornaments. On the front we have 4 running along the back, and then if we go around the back of this, I've also put a solar panelled LED light there. I don't know if it'll receive enough sunlight to get a good charge there, so I'm not sure about that, but we'll leave it there for now and see how that does. So basically you get these Linke boxes here which tell you what charge you're at, and you've got 2 light modes for colour temperatures. I think it's like white light, a medium, in between light, and then a warm light. I think it's a lot better than RGB lighting. These boxes obviously are waterproofed, and obviously they do have like cable seals on them. So here's the solar panel units here. I've just got to figure out a way of mounting this on. I'm not sure how we're going to mount it. Now I was thinking maybe like that, but the actual polycarbonate is in the way. So what I'm thinking of doing is mounting it like this, but what I'll need to do is get a piece of wood, fix it on here that comes out up and behind, and then we can fix these solar panel units. Obviously there will be some batteries in the actual link unit. So basically I've got 2 packs for 4 lights. I was trying to find an 8-pack, but I couldn't find one, and there was a 6-pack you could get, but I decided to get 2 lots of 4. So basically you've got a battery in there, in that unit, and round the back here I've got another one here, and there'll be a battery in there. So all we've got to do really is do a bit of cable management and then basically hook this up. So I'm going to cut some wood, and I'll show you what I've done when I finished it all. So guys, I've got a bit of crab sticks here cut up to bits, and I thought it'd be interesting to go over to the koi and give them some. So let's see if I can open this door one-handed. Let's have a look. It's incredibly warm. What I'm thinking about the pond is it's quite murky because I've had the UV off. Obviously you've seen the video where I've had a bit of problem with the UV. So I thought it'd be interesting to give them a bit of something a bit different to normal koi food, and let's see how they like it. Don't know if you can see down in there. Can't really see because they're hiding away down there. But you can feed your fish quite a lot of things, and I think it's interesting to give your fish a bit of a balanced diet, different food, whether it be fruit,
apples, apricot, peaches, nectarines, and even fresh fish. I know in the Philippines they sometimes give rice, but I'm not too keen on that. But apart from that, you can pretty much give your fish any food. But it is quite murky down there, so obviously the filtration needs to be improved a little bit. So that's the food I've been giving to them. Right guys, so I've just put two bits of these blocks of wood together, bolted through. I'll just show you the other side, as a platform, so I can connect some more wood on top. So I'll just show you where I've bolted it through. So I've just bolted it through one of the main beams there, so it should be nice and solid. I've just cut these pieces of wood and put some wood preserver on. Just need to let it dry, and then we'll be attaching that on our wood platform, and then I'll show you the next step. Right guys, I thought I'd show you the cable management I've done of all the cables to the light system, the solar stuff that is. So I thought I'd just show you a good look. Obviously you can see that I've attached them in bundles, put cable ties on and some cable nails in as well. So I just thought I'd just show you the cable management, because cable management is important. You've got to make sure it looks nice. Right guys, I thought I'd just show you what I've done up here. So we've basically put these solar panels up. That piece of wood I've been working on, as you can see, is basically an arm where I've attached the solar panels on. So we've got 4 solar panels here. They can change the angle. I think it's 1.8 watts to be honest with you, each one that is. So we've got 2 of those set up, and this is what I've done with the cabling. Obviously nailed them in, made them nice and tidy, and that's more or less the solar system set up. So I just wanted to basically show you what I've been doing, and that's how they're set up. Now these can be angled slightly like I've done here, and as you can see they look quite nice, don't they? So hopefully you can see, I raise the camera quite high, hopefully you can see what I've done. That's it really. It's been really hot today and really hard work. In these temperatures it is hard work, so my advice is do it in the cooler times. So obviously we've got the Linke boxes here. They're not being charged in today because obviously I've been doing the installing, but you've got 3 modes of light that you can choose. White light, and then obviously more of a yellower light, and they apparently can last up to 8 hours on a full charge. But the reason I didn't want to go for the 6-in-1 was I wanted a few more solar panels that are set up like this, and it looks quite nice. So we'll leave it there. I just wanted to show you more or less that's been set up and ready to go. It'll start charging tonight, but just to give you a refresher, obviously we've got 4 LED lights here. These are not RGB, these are your standard LED lights, and I've got it set to yellow light, which I do prefer the warmer white light than just normal white light. So we've got them set up to be running. Obviously I've got 2 at the front as well, again sorting out all the cables as well. and 2 more on the inside of the pond, which can light up the pond, as you can see. And essentially that's it really. I do have some, as I've said previously, 3 existing LED all in pond solution lights, but those are electrically powered by the electrics, not solar. So that's it really. So let me just get up on this table so you can have a look at how it looks over there. I'll see if I can zoom in from here so you can see the solar panels there. And essentially that's the solar setup for these lights. I did want to basically light up the back garden more so than it was. So yeah, so I'm just going to turn the pond back on now. If you've noticed, it's quite murky in there, and I think that's mainly down to having a bit of green water, because I've not had the UV running. As you know, in my previous videos I had a few problems with it and I've had to try and fix a leak. So I hope you enjoyed this video, setting up this system, and thanks for watching. So I hope you enjoyed this. Obviously it's been a lot of work. On the inside of the pond we have got a bit of green algae. As you know, in my previous videos I had a problem with the UV leaking, and there you go. So obviously when it gets darker the lights should come on again and everything's set up now. It's extremely hard work in this weather though, so it might be a good idea to do it at night time rather than during the day. And I do think it's a good idea to put your lights up during the night time, because then you get an idea how it looks, where you want it to be. I do think it's beneficial to put your lights up at night time so you know what it looks like when it's fully charged and it's working, rather than put them up during the day and you might not be sure of the location. And I think it helped me a lot on the installation. Doing it at night helped me determine where I wanted the light to be. So again, thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, would appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi guys, thanks for watching the video. So before I log off, when I've got the solar lights on, I'll show you how they look like now it's all set up and finalised. It has been a real struggle today. The temperatures getting up to 30 degrees at some point. It's been really hard work. So I'm glad I've got it finished though. And it looks nice, I think. Now it's fully set up. And it means the garden will be lit up at night time instead of being pitch black. And that's what I wanted in the end, basically. A nicely lit garden. Now I do have one of those big lights that comes on when you come out, but it's harsh white light. It's not soothing. It's nothing special. Just lights the garden up, but it tends to go off after a couple of minutes. It's not designed to be on long term. So that's why I've decided to do this. Hopefully you found it interesting, and without further ado, let's have a look how it looks. Right, just showing you the LED that's just come on, and it's producing quite a bit of light, so presumably that there was an issue regarding it not having enough power. That's why it was quite dim last night. So as you can see, it lights up this area quite well, so yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Looks nice. So without further ado, let's turn on the electrics for the solar. That's on. And the other one that's around here, let's turn that on. Okay, that's on. So I'll just show you how it looks one last time, so you get an idea of the light that's being produced by the lights. And as you can see, it's producing quite a lot of nice light. If we just go over here, as you can see, it's lighting up the floor nicely, and this area here is lit up quite nicely as well. And if we go over here, obviously you can see my ornaments are lit up by the two lights beaming down, and we have a little bit of light in the pond as well. So that's essentially how it looks. I hope you found this interesting. I just wanted to give you a bit of a show and tell with the lights on, and hopefully you found that interesting. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day and take care.